microphone on if I want to be heard. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome to Chibi-Zel Plays. Thank you for joining me. Okay, I guess we just weren't good enough. So I did manage to get a larger space for the cameras so that you'll be able to see the Wiimote. It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to the right. Hello! Oh, then you can't time warp. That's the saddest thing. Although I just remembered I might... Yeah. I think I don't quite do the time traveling yet. That's different. That's later. There's more dungeons. Whoops. But this is some super interesting lore coming up. Need a blue box and a brain. That makes me. I am happy. So, Zelda's companion instructed us to meet with the Ancient One in the sealed grounds. This corresponds with the records in my memory. I propose we travel to the sealed temple. And El Presidente just won the whole conversation. Oh my goodness. Yay! So, last episode, we finally managed to catch up with Zelda and Impa just in time for them to get attacked by Girahim and run away and drop a bomb and destroy the gate. So, kaboom. Yep. So now they're in the past. They ran through the time gate and they're in the past and we're stuck here. But we've been sent to the sealed temple, which everyone is pretty sure became the Temple of Time that we know. This is called the Temple of Time. I don't know. But in this game, this is called the Temple of Time, but this particular temple in Lanayru Twitch chat is awesome. Desperation Samba was my luchador wrestling name. That was a good name. That's a good name. So, I think that gets us caught up on what happened. I don't know that this temple actually appears anywhere else in the series. What in the name of Morgan Freeman? Also good. Yeah, what other temples do we see in the desert that's in the west or southwest? In Ocarina of Time, there's the Spirit Temple. In Twilight Princess, there is the Arbiter's Grounds, which some people think are the same, but I find the architecture to be entirely too different for them to be the same building. Plus, the spirit temple was that way. No, mirrored. Okay, facing the camera. The spirit temple was there, whereas the Arbiter's grounds were there. If this was the desert. Spirit temple's over here, and you entered going west, whereas the Arbiter's grounds you entered going north. Different. Today I learned that you can't target someone you're standing inside of. Good to know. I did made it inside. There was a secret passage, and I didn't tell you about it because I was too busy taking it. Oh boy. Going back inside, have to go back to the sealed ground soon. You wanna? Good boy. You gonna join me? Good boy. Okay. He's gonna be busy telling us about other things we can do and activate with our... Okay. Skyward Strike. Ooh. Sweetheart. So... let's see. We need to find a bird statue, such as the one that I literally just started the game at. Right there. And now... is my baby. And possibly a flirkin. Presidente gets nothing else done at work today. I'm co-starring! Or guest starring, I'm not sure. For real. Whoosh. No, I actually needed to just go straight to the green. Whoopsie. I did warn for spoilers. For the entire series, not just this game. All of it. Damn it, Bruce! I know what I'm naming it now. You're fine. Oh yeah, Link screams all the time. It's just whether or not he can form words that's been in question. Sometimes Link screams more than others. Yes, Bruce. He thinks he's cool, as you can tell by the spiky pompadour. But, yeah. Everyone living in Skyloft, the island I was just standing on, they think that the surface is actually a myth. Like, they've read about it in their mythology books, but they don't think it's real. Except now he's standing on it. So he's freaking out, as one does when one stands in a mythological land. This is one of my favorite cutscenes in the whole series. Surface tablets are very real and a danger to us all. Cats are very real and sometimes a danger to us all. Currently he's sleeping. We're not going to disturb him. He's not breaking things when he's sleeping. We're going to let him sleep. What is that thing over there? What's with trees? Not Africa. Correct, this is not Africa. Where are we? Is Zelda here? Oh, buddy. You have an hour and a half. Wait. Did I just copy Jacksepticeye's Do You Have 90 Minutes joke? I think I did. I'm going to call that an homage and not a copycat or plagiarism. Because Jacksepticeye's cool. And I didn't mean to do his Do You Have 90 Minutes. Deal with this place. There's supposed to be nothing below the clouds. This is the surface everybody's been talking about. Maybe if you'd listened in class, instead of, you know, being a doofus. Oh, I don't think he can handle the subway. We're not going to tell him about the subway. The subway was very shiny. Not for him. For us, though. We get to know the secret subway. I think he'd have a breakdown. Zelda is down here somewhere, and she's okay. You know what? That is a decent oversimplification. She's actually gone back in time about 1,000 years, but we're gonna go with she's okay. Homemade Beijing beef. How soon can I get over to your place? Will it still be good in a couple days? Okay. Aww. Oh. It is sort of alright down here. This place needs a name. Yeah, a name fitting for this rugged, adventurous wilderness. From now on, we'll call it GROOSELAND. GROOSELAND. Yes, the old lady knows when Zelda is. I'll call it your grave! Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal! Mine is an evil laugh! I'm back. What did I do? Okay, I blame you. Although it was me. Okay. Okay. Thanks for getting me here. You've done a good job. Go home now. Oh, honey. Big Bruce will handle the... Oh, honey. You're thinking with the wrong head. Oh, dear. He does eventually learn, because we managed to stop him from going off to play hero. He absolutely would have died if he had, because you can see the plethora of weapons he has on him. Not even a shield. Not even a shield. See, that would be hilarious if I could let him go die and film it. But by keeping him alive, we get something better. We get the Groosinator. So... yeah, I should update the names. Because we're not time warping quite yet. I was a bit wrong on which part of the game that happens on. Oh, that's a Goron, and yes, he's a rock. When it does come time to go through the portal, that one I will name the Time Warp. But this one, we're not actually going through the 1,000-year portal. It's amazing how time travel devices always pick such nice round numbers like 1,000 or 100 or even 50. Nobody like warps for 37 years or 113. I wonder why. Yeah, if I made a time travel device, it would be able to go off in increments. I'd set it to 31 as default, just to annoy everyone. That would be good. That would be good. Thank you, Goose. Don't worry. Granny's got him. Say it again, I dare you. You are not the one who will save her. She can only be saved by another. Destiny. It is his fate and destiny. Okay, true. The TARDIS and the DeLorean never really needed the nice round numbers. Which is a relief. Ooh, Rooster's angry. Oh, honey, you don't even know when she is. Oh, dear. Oh, you're here to build the Groosinator. I'm not joking. But it's awesome. Yep. Go ahead, run off crying. Yeah, about that. I caught up with Zelda and now she's gone. All that talk about Destiny is a load of garbage. We all play Destiny 2 now. I like that. So the Guardian was there as well. You know she was. Impa. She is a being sent forth by the goddess to aid Zelda in her quest. She is a Sheikah, as is the old woman. Groose is absolutely an FPS guy. He is such... I don't know if he's a Halo bro, or a Call of Duty bro, or a Fortnite bro. But Groose is... yeah. Everything has Deadpool. The two of them have traveled somewhere in order to accomplish a great task that Destiny has set before them. So we're not telling Link about it yet either. Okay, now that Impa has destroyed the gate that they used, there's only one way left to find them. Another gate! Yay, play with the harp! I have actually not played with the harp yet. I have so much trouble with the timing with this. Yeah, no blue box either. Okay. Get to watch me fail! Now with extra failure. And cheese. time with the pulsing of the circle of light. I'm sorry. Have that level of skill. Oh. Shiny. That part with Legion inside the Geth consciousness. Is your fate as the chosen hero of the... They are really pushing the destiny and fate. Towards the end of the game, you get to realize just how incredibly literal it is. The seal has been broken again. I get to fight the tooth monster. Bottom of the pit and slay the pit fiend. So despite the shaking and sound effects implying that there are giant footsteps outside, we do have time to wander about. It doesn't actually start until we go out there. Thank goodness for video game time. We don't quite get to go through the doors yet, but there's the amber chrysalis back there. Been there this whole time. The pit and the pendulum. Nice. We did just have a pendulum, and now we have a pit. This is logical. So, this. All that time I spent babbling throughout the Lanayru mining facility about Hylian tech versus Sheikah tech. This, despite being covered in Hylian writing, is Sheikah technology. It has all of the characteristics that we see of other pieces of Sheikah technology in Breath of the Wild. Also, I have previously tried looking it up. This is actually just randomly placed letters. This doesn't actually say anything. It's real gibberish, not gate gibberish. shaking. The monster! Oh, it is solid down here. It's just very Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. Buddy. The seal has given way. Again. I'll explain later. Now is the time for action. Don't let him get to the top of the pit. If you do, I don't know what happens because it's game over. Okay, now it's back. No, fortunately, I get to do all of the status effects. Oh, jeez. Honestly, a lot of fighting is just shaking. Whatever direction you takes up as the first swing is the one that counts. It's not always what you actually swung first, but it's just the one it knows. That's the one that counts. Oh! That's bad. You can hear the controller going. Oh, yay, thank you. I am glad. Shining. Very shiny.
Oh.
Aw, poor Groose. Behemoth you beat back into confinement is a horror of unspeakable power. Yes, that line was fun. I hope the seal doesn't give way soon, because I got dungeons to run. So you are left with precious little time to complete this task with which you have been entrusted. Back to the sealed temple. We need to talk. Oh, that's not nice at all. Poor Groose is having a sad. Maybe you shouldn't be a giant buffoon. The gate is nothing more than a slab of cold stone for now. Sleeping. Sort of like all of the towers and shrines in Breath of the Wild before you activate that first tower. Rousing it will require great power. Holy light from the Skyward strike. Not yet. Your sword isn't shiny enough. Make her shinier. We must have a bonding experience. Barren Woods, Elden Volcano, Lanayru Desert. Go back to those places you've already been, find a second dungeon, and go through that. Only after you've gone through a second set of dungeons do you get to go on to the next part. The Ballad of the Goddess. Return to Skyloft. Somewhere on the island, there's someone who has a lot of books and knowledge of history and mythology and folklore. I mean, probably the headmaster of the school I'm at, but, you know, maybe. It's the headmaster. I mean, yeah. There's nothing to help Zelda. I'm useless. I didn't say it. Sell yourself short, my friend. Gosh, I love what's coming up. Anyways, trust in fate. It's easy for you to say, for reasons that make sense at the end of the game. Oh goodness. Yes? It is. I'm glad you're on the same page as the rest of us. I didn't need your projections. She actually told me that was its name. But I'm glad you were able to use that. Only an 85% probability. Because, could you not sharpen your claws, please? Come on up. Good boy. Good boy. Very badly. I'm not comfortable either. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Ow! Let's check on the Goron. Oh, he's still down there. Okay. Hey, Goron.
Oh.
Great! Goron! I have found some! My gosh, I love the Gorons.
Oh.
Gorko is so excitable. And so excited. Well, I've got some coincidence for you, buddy. And a Sheikah Stone. The game they first appear in is Ocarina of Time, the 5th game on the 64. That one, they did not have the little horns. They were just dome. And in order to talk with them, you needed the Mask of Truth, which had the same Sheikah eye pattern on it. I find it really interesting that the Sheikah eye already has the tear. That is really interesting. Wow. Huh. Come on up. Oh boy. Oh, Gorko. Yay! It is a sign. So what's interesting about this is that the tear was not part of the original Sheikah symbol. Originally it had the three eyelash triangles below as well as above. But at some point the Sheikah tribe committed, it's unclear, an act of treason, a sin, something so great that their entire society was changed for it. And from there, I'm trying to remember if the king of Hyrule betrayed them in kind over it, or if it was just part of their punishment. But that act, they put the tear on. Don't remember. It voted for Trump. That is also very interesting because he doesn't exist yet in the timeline either. See, that's the interesting dichotomy between Hylians and Sheikah. The Hylians are the children of the goddess Hylia. They are light aligned. They have pointy ears so they can hear the words of the goddesses. Hylia is a demigod. The three golden goddesses, Din, Nehru, and Furor, made the entire world, and then they went poof off to other universes and other realities. The spot that they left this reality from, the Triforce formed. They're not sure whether it was a conscious act to create the Triforce, or if it was simply a residue of their power and the action of leaving the reality and going off to somewhere else. There are many various demigods and lesser deities, regional deities. The Gerudo have their goddess of the sands, who is very snake imagery. The Hylians have the goddess Hylia. The Zora, the fish people, have the goddess, the god Jabu Jabu or Jaboon. I think it's the same entity with a different name, but there's debate whether he's a relative, a reincarnation, a passing on of the god power, or same fish. I think it's same fish. The Rito, the bird people, in Wind Waker have Valu, a dragon, which is really interesting. The home run deity from Major League. I don't know. I don't get that reference. Yay, dragon people. Actually, they're bird people, but their guardian deity of their island is a dragon, which has its own interesting implications, because the island that they take up on is actually the flooded peak of Death Mountain, the Death Mountain volcano, which was the home of the Gorons before it got flooded. And Valu... Oh, Jobu. Huh. Different spelling. What's a mouse? Yar. So, my personal theory was the sin that was committed by the Sheikah. I stand by your terrible joke too. Was the Interloper War and the Dark Interlopers. I believe they made a play for the Triforce, which is a big no-no. So, the Dark Interlopers were banished to the Twilight Realm, where they eventually became the Twilight People. And I am absolutely certain that they were Sheikah, based on the architecture of the Twilight Palace and the Sheikah tech that we see there. The Sheikah are an interesting people. We only see a tiny handful of them throughout the series until Breath of the Wild, where we actually get to meet an entire village of them. Oh my goodness, the lore was so cool. Anyways, so, the Sheikah are shadow aligned. Not quite darkness, but like stealth, secrecy, whispers, ninjas, like an entire race of ninjas. They are sworn to service of Hylia. They are sworn to serve the goddess Hylia and her bloodline down through the Hylian royal family. This, as near as I can tell, the Sheikah do not have a patron deity. They have their small shrines for like local kami and energies and spirits. Real ninjas wear headbands. Well, Grandma had her hair all twisted around. That kind of counts. But the Sheikah aren't the children or the beloved chosen of a god. Rather, they are the, I can't say handmaids, because they're half male and half, like, they're not a race of all women, the way the Gerudo are, and also because handmaid sounds way too dainty for literal actual ninjas. So, but they are, their religious purpose and identity is around serving the royal line of Hyrule. In this case, we have Impa protecting Zelda, personally escorting her around. We will find out more about her bloodline and particular circumstances later in this game as to... Anyways. Gosh, I went off on a long lore ramble. But, I'm good kidding. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, but the Interloper War hasn't happened yet, so that's why I'm kind of fascinated that it's already got the tier. And now I'm trying to remember if they actually said that in the game. Because I think it was one of the Sheikah stones that said it. Or if I read that in one of the... Oh, yeah, no, it's Royal Ninjas, yeah. Or if it's one of the many supplemental semi-canon publications that Nintendo has unleashed upon us throughout the years. So... Huh. That is really interesting. But I spent the last 10 minutes rambling, and it is already 8 o'clock. So... Yeah. I have really enjoyed rambling it, y'all. Yay. Quit. Hi, baby. So, thank you everyone so much for joining. I've really had a great time. You guys are all wonderful. Thank you. Thank you all so much. I will see you all next week. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Until then, have a good one. I will see you around online. Good night, everybody.